Although the creator of the Leicester equaliser, El Khanous, how much room does he have here? El Khanous going for goal, and he finds it as well. What a turnaround here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
4 minutes, Leicester have soaked up so much pressure. Patawi jinking feet to get beyond his man, and the header from Jamie Vardy makes it 2.
It's Wood should score. Wood Cannockhart is in. Yes, Anthony Cannockhart has done it.
Tielemans lining one up. What a goal! What a brilliant goal by Yuri Tielemans. The Leicester City fans go absolutely potty.
Ball in behind Damian Vardy. It's 11. It's heaven for Jamie Vardy. Hold the back page. Hold the front page. A Leicester player has smashed the record.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Blue Tinted Glasses, the best Leicester City fan channel on the internet. It is Sunday afternoon, it's match day, and Leicester City travel to Stamford Bridge for a massive Premier League game. Let's call it a massive Premier League game. Some of the regular usual faces on screen, of course. I'll come to you, Anil, first, mate. Fresh back from a bit of football yourself. How did it go?
We lost by 2, unfortunately. Good performance, FC, though. But what a great day it is. So, do you know what? We'll get to it in a minute. But I'm glad at least something new's been done, because otherwise it's such a nice day. I honestly wouldn't blame anyone for, not watching this game and enjoying the weather. Great day.
Yeah, 100%, mate. The first of 2-0 losses to come today, Anil, for you, mate. There we go. Right, Duck, mate, what's going on? How are you doing today?
Brilliant day, brilliant weekend. The weather is nice in Denmark. It's not as nice as yesterday, 15 degrees, full sun. I was out with some lads from uni watching the local here in Odense play. They sadly drew 1-1, but it was, beautiful sitting in the sun, having a cold beer, watching the game. Brilliant. Today, my local, the city I grew up in, their season kicks off again. We have a winter break in Denmark, and they have just scored for 2-1 lead. So it's a good day. The sun is shining. Ruud is trying a new tactic. It's not the changes I would have made, but I'm just so happy to see something so completely new. It's a breath of fresh air. The spring is around the corner, and it's brilliant. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling optimistic.
There we go. And over to you, Manny. Are you feeling quite as optimistic? I've got a little feeling that you're not.
I was feeling optimistic until an hour and 15 before kickoff, because that's when the team comes out. So, as usual, Ruud giveth with one hand and taketh away with the other. So I was really enjoying my day. I was really excited. I always get excited game day until team use comes out, and then I just start going, oh, God, here we go again.
Well, start us off, mate. I mean, there is the team on the right-hand side of your screen. What is pissing you off today, Manny? Go on, talk us through it.
It looks like there's a change in formation, which is I like that. No problem with that. But again, why don't you pick your best players within that change in formation? So when I see Cody starting and I see a Coley on the bench, I ask the blatant question, why? Luke Thomas looks like he's playing where exactly and why? I mean, let's just get this out there, right? I understand that Victor's been having a really rough time recently. But Luke Thomas is not the answer to anything whatsoever on a football pitch in the Premier League. So when I see his name on there, I just think, oh, okay, why? And then you look at the bench, and I see Woyo on the bench, and I see Mavididi on the bench, and I see Akoli on the bench, and I'm thinking, pace, 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 which is the thing that I want. So, yeah, I just waiting for the inevitable.
Go on, Doc.
That's a lot of negativity out there, and I will say, Manny, I agree with the changes he has made is not the changes I sat there proclaiming I wanted to see on the pre-match with Luke on Thursday. I wanted to see Mavididi, and I wanted to see more pace. I wanted him to recreate that Gusto thing. Luckily, Gusto got injured against Copenhagen, so Kukurea had to play 70 minutes. He might be a bit tired today. But the main point is, I said this as well, that I just want to see something new. And I wholeheartedly agree with many of the points you're making. Where is Thomas supposed to play in this? And how is, Cody? I'm not convinced by that either. It's not something that makes me, give me a spring in my step. But what does give me a spring in my step is seeing something different. Because we've said it multiple times across these past few months. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. And I'm just so happy that we're finally seeing a drastic shift here. And if it works, brilliant. If it doesn't, well, I wouldn't, regardless of who we had as manager and what the team looked like, expected us to be able to go to Stamford Bridge and get 3 points. So, I'm keeping my mind open here. I'm staying optimistic, and I'm backing Ruud and saying, if you feel like this is a thing to try, then try it. I'll be open and honest with you afterwards.
We're going to talk about this in just a second, but first, Anil, you said that you're happy just to see a change of some sorts. I mean, what do you make to the lineup?
Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. According to the Twitter, they're saying it's a 4-4-2, but I think it's going to be 3-4-3 is my prediction. Because otherwise, where are you putting Bilal? You're putting him as a left winger or a right winger? If he's a left winger, then who's playing right wing? Justin? No, I don't think so. I think it's going to be. I'll ask everyone else. Who is this new guy who's just turned up with the shave? Is this Luke's younger brother or something like that? You can ask him in a moment what Luke's younger brother thinks. But I think he's going to go 3-4-3. I do sort of see what Manny's saying. I would have preferred different personnel, but at least he's tried something different. I think that's the most important thing. So let's see how it goes. I mean, I still think it's going to be the same result, but if it was just doing the same thing, we'd have no chance against Chelsea. So I like it. At least he's going for something different.
Yeah, go on, Luke, mate. Welcome to the stream. Nice, clean-shaven face there, buddy. What do you make to the nice, fresh team, the lineup, the formation that you're seeing on the right-hand side of your screen? Are you there?
The anticipation.
Speechless. That's what
Different time zone, Luke.
Yeah, I'm here, mate. It's speechless. Oh, mate. Honestly, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, we got you now. We got you now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of lag, mate. There's a bit of lag.
It's weird. I'm glad he's made changes. Okay, I'll drop out.
Sorry, just refresh. Come out and come
He's
back.
gone. He's
No,
gone.
listen, guys. Listen.
Like Luke told us at half time.
I hear what Anil's saying, because if it is like a 4-4-2 or something like that, then that means surely that one of Thomas or Christiansen are on the wing, left wing or left midfield, which is maybe a little bit of a concern. But anyway, right, before we'll talk a little bit about that in a second, because to be honest, it's probably best place to talk about the shape at half time, because we don't know what it's going to be yet. I want to talk quickly about Ricardo, though, lads. Now, I'm very much of the opinion, and it might sound really like just old school, which is unlike me, but surely if you're fit enough to be on the bench, surely you're not just on the bench because you're fit enough to be a part of the squad, but not quite fit enough to start a game. Like
when you're a key player, I don't think it's like that. I mean, when you're a key player coming back, you need the fitness. Either you get taken off halftime, 60 minutes in, like we saw with Ndidi when he came back from his injury. This is a 4-month one. You definitely don't want to take any risk, especially in a game that isn't a must-win. So I think what is likely, like regardless of how the outcome of the game looks, depending on how much they valued him able to play for, 20, 30, 50 minutes, he'll come on for that, just get, a few minutes in the legs, and then potentially, if he continues to progress well, we'll see him next week in the starting 11.
What do you think, Inel? What do you think to Ricardo Pereira being back? Because obviously, of course, it's a big plus for the squad, but he's not starting. Do you think that's just Ruud easing him back in?
You have to. Ricardo's got a massive injury record. It's not just a one-off injury, is it? You're talking about a player who's sadly been plagued by injuries, so you got to ease him in gently. But look, I'm super excited to see him. I think you can make an argument to say he might, in the current squad that we've got, be technically our best player. Probably be between him and Bilal El-Khanous. So great to have him there. And look, I'll say it again. I think we've just basically said, what fullback do you want, Ruud? And he's just said yes, because he's got all of them. He's got 3 fullbacks in the starting lineup, and he's got another 2 on the bench. And that's another reason why, surely, as people are saying, it's got to be either 5-3-2 or 3-4-3. Yeah, I think actually they're right. I think 5-3-2 probably makes more sense of Sumari, Bilal, and Ndidi in the middle 3, and then your 2 wing backs. Let's see where he is. I think that system could suit Ricardo as well. Bring him on, see what he can do. I think a lot also depends on Chelsea, though, because, just to put it out there, like, Chelsea, they started the season so strongly and then they actually sort of faded away. And one of the big reasons they faded away is that, believe it or not, they went more towards Enzo's style rather than away from it. So at the start of the season, their games were being a bit more murderable. He didn't have that much possession, but on the counter with the transitions, they were absolutely lethal as he was under us. But what he really doesn't want the game to be like that, right? He doesn't like that end-to-end stuff. So after they've had more and more possession, they've actually started playing slower. They started doing worse. And funnily enough, I think if it is a slow game, then I think you could give Ricardo more minutes, right? Because I think that style will suit us. I do just think, though, the way that this game's going to go, especially putting 2 strikers up top, we're not going to see much of the ball. But I don't think that really matters. It's what are we going to do when we do have the ball? And we've done nothing with it, literally, for like the last... I can't even remember the last time we scored a goal. So let's hope something happens in that regard.
Just to answer this question, today it is some Kingfisher today. There we go. It's some Kingfisher.
Asking the right questions, if you ask me.
Yeah. Luke, hopefully you've got us loud and clear, mate. What's going on? What do you make to the lineup, pal?
It's funky. Can you hear me before I start talking?
Got you.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I think I'm glad he's made changes. I just really hate the idea that we're playing Thomas, who's going to be out of contract and is a fully fledged NPC, when we could be playing the likes of Woyo, who wins challenges. He's better on the ball. He's faster. You were talking about the formation before. I reckon it's going to be most likely a back 3 of FaZe, Cody, and Justin. And then Christensen and Thomas will be your wing backs. And then obviously you've got Daka and Vardy up top. That's probably what you're going to see, in my opinion. I don't like sitting deep, but against Chelsea, I'm in favour of, because the one kryptonite that you could say about Enzo is that he sometimes struggles when people park a bus. We've seen him in charge of us, and we've seen it now of him in charge of Chelsea as well. It's just a matter of, can we do something in transition? I highly doubt it, but hey, let's try to be optimistic. Maybe Christensen can put a famous cross into Daka, and Daka can have his shooting boots on. But I'm just glad he's made changes, to be honest with you. And I am excited to see Ricky P come off the bench. The question is, I come back, is he going to be inverting? Is he going to be played as a right back? Where's Ricky P going to go?
Yeah, Manny, we spoke about Vic. You know, Luke mentioned there maybe potentially Christensen and Thomas as the wing backs. I mean, who would be on the right? Am I right? Am I making this up, or did either Rude or Cooper once play Thomas as a right back off the bench? I'm sure he did it once. One of the 2 managers did it. But what are you thinking to that, Manny?
I think he's going to actually play a flat back 5. And I think the reason that he'll try and do that is because we know Enzo's system. We know it intimately. So you've got the 2 wide wingers, you've got the 2 8s and the central threat. And there's 5 channels that they might attack in. And all I can think of is why you would pick Cody as well, is we are going to sit very deep and say, look, every channel that we've got, all of your runners, we're going to block everything. And we've got 2 up top today. So when we do get the ball, it's just going to be a hoof long ball. Hopefully Daka can... Vardy will compete for the ball. Daka will be in space. And if there's any kind of knockdown or header across, then Wilf and Sumare in front of them are going to try and pick up the second ball. So I kind of get the methodology today, and I don't mind that methodology at all. But again, it's that individual... You've got to factor in who you play against every week. And Nkunku, who I absolutely rate, by the way, I think he's an absolutely sensational footballer. Him against Cody is a mismatch. Again, Nkunku's quick, he's clever, he's mobile. In fact, their entire front 3 is Sancho and Pedro Neto. These guys are rapid, they are quick. Akoli should be on this pitch. And we need him to cover, but... it feels like we get halfway to the solution, and then again, there's no full consideration of who we're playing each week.
Doc, I very much want to get in on this, right? As someone who just watched Chelsea in the Conference League this weekend, very intensely that game, right, against the club I've grown up supporting, Copenhagen. And what Enzo really struggled with there was the fact that Copenhagen, which they never do, I've never seen them play in a back 5 from what I can remember, played in a back 5. They sat deep. We know it as well from Leicester last year, right? He struggled to break down the deep blocks, especially because they couldn't get the system flowing. And Copenhagen were actually able to press pretty high on the pitch and win the ball back. I thought Copenhagen deserved the point. The problem was Reece James had a good shot, and then Copenhagen made a fumble of it in defense trying to play it out and gave away a free goal. But I think Copenhagen definitely could have had that game. Sanchez wasn't great either. He's back in net.
Is that a Danish thing, making these bad mistakes at the back?
No, because it was a Georgian defender who made the mistake, who was slicing. So gotta get that clear. We don't actually have a Dane in our defense in Copenhagen. But the general thing is Chelsea, despite their recent win against Copenhagen, they didn't look brilliant that game. They played a pretty strong lineup, and they were forced to sub in all the big guns to get that win over the line. I think setting up in a 5-back here is really smart. And if we play well around them, I think we can definitely get something from this game. Tosin Arabayo in particular didn't look impressive against Copenhagen. He's still in the starting 11. So I am hopeful that, I mean, I have always thought that, Leicester were a better team than Copenhagen. But I mean, if Copenhagen can do what they did to Chelsea, I think Leicester should be able to, at the very least, get a point. And we're setting up when the starting 11 in terms of our formation. At the very least, that's a good first step. Then you can argue the personnel, and I'll gladly do that. But I think 5 back here is very smart.
Anil, 2 strikers, mate. It's what the old schoolers love, always call for whenever we're not scoring goals. I mean, we've got it. How do you see that working today? Daka and Vardy, because have we ever started a game with Daka and Vardy up top together? I don't know if we have. Maybe
we have
twice under Rodgers, right?
Way back in the Brendan Rodgers era, we did used to do that against like teams like Napoli and stuff like that. It was something he was trying. Look, the thing is I'm just looking at the Chelsea squad now. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Over £1 billion spent. They've got quality all over the place. They took our manager and best player, and their best player doesn't even get in, so I don't even think they're starting squad lineup. So that's the size of the task ahead of us. So just bear that in mind, going into this game. But I think you got to try something. Like the thing is normally why I'm so against it when people sort of go with those sort of tactics is because I feel like if you play the sort of Moyes / Sean Dyche style, it can get you to a certain level, but it won't get you beyond that level. Although it'd be interesting to see where Forest go to, because they're playing that kind of style at the moment as well. They don't dominate games. Normally if you really want to win trophies consistently, you need to dominate games and set the tempo. But we're miles off that. We're not going to be dominate. Well, if we're in a championship, we'll dominate games. We're not going to dominate a Premier League team for a very long time. So in that case, you have to be clever. You have to be cute. So I want to see what happens. And look, I will say the Great Escape season, that was a big difference. We went 3-5-2 and that unlocked everything. And all of a sudden, it turned everything around. So let's see if we can do it. Even if we lose, if we learn something, this is not really we need everything, to be honest with you. That's a sad thing. But I mean, for example, Man United, we've got next. I think it's more likely we could get points against than Chelsea. So let's see. I want to see it in action. I don't think it will change the result, though.
Manny, give me your score prediction, mate. And everybody in the chat do the same. Score predictions in the chat.
4-1 Chelsea.
Okay, lovely. And,
the one thing I want to say, just look, Cucurella's going to be probably the one going into midfield as their second pivot. He's going to be doing what Ricardo did for us. So that's why Fofana is listed at right back, but he won't be playing there. They'll be playing a back three. Yeah. So the you do not want to get a one-on-one with Fofana. So we don't really want to be attacking down our left-hand side. So I don't mind Thomas in that regard. The danger comes our right-hand side versus their left-hand side. Getting in behind Cucurella and trying to attack Colwell. So I want to see Daka hang around on the right-hand side, and Bilal and Daka have got to find each other.
Yeah. Yeah, and by the way, the broadcaster has Christensen as a left centre back. So
we'll see, though. We'll see. They can definitely get that wrong. I think that is interchangeable, and I think just to add to Manny's point, it's worth noticing this year under Enzo, and particularly recently, we saw it in our game against them as well. Cucurella, they don't invert a fullback anymore. I mean, they have a fullback tuck in for back three, but the left back Cucurella is pushing up, leaving loads of space behind. Right, he's playing more like a winger and not like the Ricardo role we saw. So there will be a difference there, and I think you're completely right to highlight there will be space, and who could utilize that better than Daka? I mean, his first touch, that's questionable, but we know he has the pace and the ability to run into space, so hopefully we are able to utilize that.
Someone give a good positive prediction, please.
2-1. Fuck it, we'll win. Today is the day. I'm feeling good. It's been a great weekend. We can get something here.
There we
Come
go.
on.
Luke, and finish us off, mate. Score prediction.
Chelsea 6, Leicester 0.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to go for a 1-1. There we go. Nice and positive. Right. Cheers, guys. We'll see you at halftime. Thank you very much. We'll see the guys at halftime very, very shortly. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of that. There we go. The game is underway. The clock will be up. Your score predictions, keep getting them in. I'm going to get them on your screen in just a second. Let's just sort the clock out. I did say clock. And we are underway. And I'll update you on the shape in just a second. There we go. That should be just about on the clock. Let's move it down a bit. There we go. There we go. We're 40 seconds in already. Let's look at the score predictions. Richard says 3-0 to Chelsea. Matt says 3-0 to Chelsea. 2-0 Chelsea. 2-1 Leicester win. Aaron says 3-0. Gad Keb says we're going to lose 5-0. 2 or 3-0 Chelsea. Drift Awake says even a draw is like a win. 1-1. 5-0. 3-0 Chelsea. 1-1 says Peaches. Anil has said it's a 3-5-2 for Leicester City. A 3-5-2 in the opening minute or so. Love the Doc's optimism. Here come Chelsea down the right-hand side. Here's Chelsea. Ball into the box. That's a penalty. Is that not a penalty? Someone's just absolutely wiped out Cole Palmer. Luke Thomas. 3-1 says LCFC forever. This could well be a penalty in the first 90 seconds of the game. I think it's a penalty. I think Luke Thomas absolutely wipes out Cole Palmer. It's hard to say. Who thinks that's a penalty? Let me know in the chat now. I've seen the close-up, and it's not as clear. He goes down a little bit soft. Yeah, it's been checked. No penalty. Leicester let off already in the first 90 seconds of the game. Well, there we go. LCFC Forever says 3-1. Palmer fell over. Please no. Matt says, oh dear. Well, already a shaky sign there. I mean, people will say it's not shaky. It was never a pen. But to even give VAR something to think about there was a bit fucking stupid. Long ball here for Chelsea. It's dealt with, though. Header forward by Fass. Indeed, he picks up the second ball. Oh, it's a free kick now on Caicedo. Caicedo wins a free kick. Chelsea are sucks. I don't know what sucks means. Cold Palmer deserves a yellow for that. Yeah, I'd probably agree. Never. Oh, there was contact, so maybe not a dive, but yeah, to answer the question earlier, it is the Kingfisher today. It's the Kingfisher today. There we go. Although I do have a can of Carlsberg downstairs for the second half if things get bad. Long ball head is going to be easily dealt with by James Justin. Back to the keeper, Mads Hermansen, although it puts him up under a little bit of pressure. Hermansen hits it long. Daka's getting his shirt pulled there while he tries to win it. The referee doesn't see a foul. Chelsea win the ball back and they will go on the transition again. Enzo Fernandez out on the right. Jadon Sancho. Ball in. Fast clears it this time. Already a bit of bombardment on the Leicester City box here by Chelsea. Cucurella. Cucurella. Likes to drink paella. Something like that. He likes to drink paella. Likes to drink Estrella and eats paella. Whatever it is. Ball in from Chelsea. Headed away this time by Connor Cody. While FaZe picks up the second ball. And Justin now will have a chance. That's a push there by Cucurella. It does, yeah. I'm watching it about 45 seconds beyond you. So I've muted you. I'm behind me or are you... David, you don't need to mute me. Pause. Just whatever you're watching, pause until we catch up with each other. Means wooden spoon. Nah, thank you. Thank you. Cooks. Never heard that. They're downstairs in the fridge, mate. They're downstairs in the fridge. Right, here we go. Long ball from Mads Hermansen here. Ruud van Nistelrooy on the touchline in the sun. Ball forward. Indeed, he's fouled. Is that Caicedo again? Cucurella this time. He's gone down holding his little face. What a shame. Ruud van Nistelrooy is looking at him like, you fucking knobhead. He barely got touched, for God's sake. Indeed, he says what he should. Get the fuck out. What a knob. What a knob. By the way, people, if you are new around here, make sure to hit the like button, of course. It's free. Liking the stream is like free of charge, and it takes 2 seconds. Just scroll down and hit like. Like, it's free. And hitting subscribe is also free, by the way. Subscribing is free, but I'm pretty sure most of you are already subscribed, so thank you for that. And if you're watching on Twitter, come to YouTube. The chat is better on YouTube. Come to YouTube and hit the like button. Memberships aren't free. That is true. That is true. But oh, and you do? Yeah, you do that as well, mate. Thank you. But subscribing is free. I'm not asking you to pay money. I'm just asking you to subscribe for free. That's all. Wesley Fofana, the rat, playing it right back today for Chelsea with his glass legs. Connor Cody and Hermansen playing with it here at the back. Hermansen should hit it long, and he does. but he gives it away. It's a terrible touch there by Caicedo, and Leicester can play through the middle now. Here's Wilfred Ndidi. He's got James Justin absolutely bombing down the right-hand side. This is an opening for Leicester. James Justin looking for somebody. I'm not sure who. Bilal Al-Khanous. Is he going to shoot? Is he going to shoot? Is he going to shoot? He does! Into the keeper's hands and saved. Robert Sanchez. We have to fund Luke Sayer. Liked. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Yeah, terrible little cross there by Justin, headed away by Tosin Adaraibi, whatever his name is, and then Bilal picks it up, edge of the box, does a little shimmy and takes a shot right down the keeper's neck. Blue Fox, hello, thanks for doing yet another watch along. Hoping for a miracle and a point today. Well, I'm hoping for a miracle and 3, but yes, a point would be sufficient, I suppose. Need more of that from Leicester. Yeah, very quick transition. Much better. You could say something quite similar to what we cooked up in the Great Escape season, actually. Using that right wing back role to bomb forward, get a ball into the box. That's what we did that year. Here's Jadon Sancho for Chelsea. Cole Palmer's going to shoot. It's blocked wide for a Chelsea corner. If we win today, I will start to believe again. If we win with 3 points off Wolves. So, but then they've got a superior goal difference. So we're basically 4 points off safety at that point because you need the 1 extra to rise above them. Here is a corner for Chelsea. I think it's Cole Palmer who's going to take it. Fofana, Colwell and Tosin in the box for Chelsea, being marked by Thomas, Daka and Christiansen. Here it is, ball in. Dealt with just about by Jamie Vardy at the near post, I think. Connor Cody also wanted the foul. He was being hugged. He was being bear hugged. He's telling the referee right now. Another corner from Chelsea, taken quickly by Enzo Fernandez into Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer's got options on him, but he's going to try and beat his man, take a shot. Way over the bar. Goal kick for Leicester City. Where's Fofana? Ooh, and I want to know why you're such a cunt. We look vulnerable at corners. We do indeed. We do indeed. There's over 900 of you watching already. Most of you are on X, on Twitter. Please just do us a favor. Go to YouTube and join the stream there. It's much better. Remember as well, if you are new around here and if you didn't know this, Anil, Manny and Luke and Doc will all be on at halftime. They'll be back. Kukure has gone down again holding his face. My hair. What a bitch. What a bitch. All he does is moans, whinges, and cries about getting hit on the face. Every time. Who was it? Do you remember the player that grabbed Kukureya's hair? Who was that? Oh, yeah, Christian Romero. He had enough of him. He just grabbed his hair and tugged it. That was fucking classic. That is classic. Last minute of the game, someone who's not really going to be a big miss to the squad, someone like Cody or Luke Thomas, they should just absolutely rag it. Rag it. Get sent off. I just want to see him cry. He's a baby. He's a big baby. In the words of Roy Keane. Well, FaZe has had a bang to the head. He might start playing football again now. Enzo Maresca watches on. Going through a tough period at this time. Oh, it was like a coming together because Neto's got a bleeding head and Fass has got a big bruiser on his forehead. 50p head now, we should call him 5 head. He's never coming back to the Championship, mate. 1 season in the Championship was enough for him, I think. Don't think he'll ever manage in that league again. Copium is hard today, Clemo, mate. Fat has got a bandana around his head, around his forehead. Not a bandana, what do you call it? Bandage? Tape? I don't know what you want to call it. Compression tape? Something like that. Fast knotted Neto. Sweatband. Yeah, it's not a sweatband. It looks like a sweatband, yeah, but it's not. Is there a concussion rule? Yeah, they do the little checks like, can you follow my finger? What year is it? What date is it? What country are you from? What is your job? Really? A footballer? You sure? I don't think so. Fast would be a good... I reckon I could see Wout Faze. What could I see him being? I reckon he would be on the microphone when you go through a McDonald's drive-through and people speak to you down the microphone and then they take your cash at the window. I think Wout Faze would be very good at that. Very good at that. He says that without the bang on the head, doesn't he? He says that that would just be, maybe the bang on the head would work in the opposite way, Rich. Maybe with a bang on the head, he'd be like, I'm terrible. He'd see the truth. We may be awful, but at least the chants allowed. Yeah, just to remind people what the chants are. Oh, where's I want to know why you're such a cunt. The man who went on strike to go to Chelsea, who's played 25 games in 3 years. I don't think Fast would be able to answer the questions on a regular day without a head injury. Kukureya and Fast could have a hair pulling contest. There we go. Chelsea at the back now, going through the middle like Vestergaard used to do last season. Fast picks it up, plays into Samari. Here's Luke Thomas. Plays it back to Connor Cody. He'll go back to the keeper, Mads Hermansen. Leicester playing dangerously here. Be impressed. Playing it around the back. The tippy-tappy football haters will not be happy. And we kick it out of play. Well done, Luke Thomas. Well done. You kick it out of... Well, good job, mate. Good job. Good job there, mate. Well done. Well done. That was good. Here's Connor Cody. Wout Faze now under pressure. Hermansen. Come on, Mads. Let's not be silly with it, lads. Like, we're playing okay at the moment. Don't throw that down the drain. Wilfred Ndidi. Patson Daka. He's going to look for JJ. Good interception that, though, by Kukureya. It was very good, actually. JJ would have been free there. Good afternoon, Bogdan, mate. I've got bad news for you. I'm still not on the Taiski, mate. I'm still not on the Taiski. I'm on the Kingfisher today, mate. Sorry. I am watching on a... I'm in Australia. Watching on Optus Sports. I'm on holiday. Hermansen hits it long. I can't deal with that. Bilal can't keep it. Christensen is playing as the left wing back, though, guys. We have to applaud the players for doing basic things. It's like, yeah, by the way, I was being sarcastic. He wasn't. He just kicked out of play. I was being sarcastic. Okay, James Justin, throw in. Wilfred Ndidi here. Wout Faze. Booba slips, but he's still got it. He's going to try and drive forward with it. Patson Daka, one little touch there to Wilfred Ndidi. James Justin now on the right-hand side. He'll play in Wilfred Ndidi down this right channel. Ndidi hits it across into the box, looking for Vardy or somebody. Oh, Luke Thomas. It's terrible to watch. Now he's out of position. We've got a left back, basically a left centre-back and a left wing-back, and they're both out of position here. Here's Pedro Neto, who's also got a bandage on his head. Pedro Neto being pressed here by Bilal El Kanouche, though. Neto's got the pace to get past him. Leicester win the ball back. Leicester win the ball back nicely. Here comes Victor Christiansen down the left-hand side. He'll go back in the middle to Bilal El Kanouche. Patson Daka's dropped deep. Daka plays it to Fass. Fass into Ndidi. Ndidi's going to go back. Daka, sorry. Samari goes out wide left. Oh my God, what are you doing, man? Samari with the lazy pass. This is why we call him lazy. This is why he gets the lazy accusations. Because he stands there and does a hospital pass, thinking it's enough, man. Why does he do this to himself, mate? He had that such a good period in the team at the end of last year, and then he's just gone off it again. He's gone off the boil again, man. We're going to win 3-0. I hope so. Oh, I thought that, Peter. Too much for me, man. Too much for me. Too much for me. Ah, dearie me, dearie me. Come on, boys. Chelsea now passing it around the back here. Connor Cody heads it back to the keeper, Hermanson, and he'll roll it out now to Luke Thomas on this left side, into Samare, back to Thomas, into Cody. Cody is the central of the three centre-backs. Fass as the right, Thomas as the left. Oh. Samare's being really poor, by the way. Chelsea come. Here come Chelsea. Pedro Neto into the box, blocked by Wilfred Ndidi. Jadon Sancho now. Lecce. I like Lecce. Yeah, I like Lecce. Keith. Here's Chelsea. Ball across. Over everybody's head somehow. Daka chases it down. He's got Colwell here on him. Colwell's just holding up the play against Daka. He's too strong for Daka. And Daka still can't get near the ball. Chelsea are back now centrally. Cole Palmer delivers a ball. Cleared this time by, I think that was Victor Christiansen. Jadon Sancho this time. In the penalty area. Ball across, surely. That's a penalty. Yeah, penalty to Chelsea. It was Victor Christiansen, I think. Jadon Sancho just... Yeah. He stood on his foot. The defending is terrible, man. It's so bad. The defending is so bad. We can't deal with it, man. We just can't deal with them. Even in a back five, there's literally 5 defenders around them, man, and we can't deal with it. It's pathetic. I can't be arsed. I cannot be arsed. What the fuck's going on here? Sorry, I've put 1. I shouldn't be so it's gonna be Cole Palmer to take it. Yeah, VAR checked. It's just so clumsy, man. It's just so boring watching this happen. They can't defend. Cole Palmer's missed 0 of his last 5. 3 out of the 5 have gone down the left. 1's gone central. 1's gone down the right. He's in bad form, so I think he'll choose the left because he wants that goal. He wants the goal. So he's going to go his left to the keeper's right. That's my prediction. Let's see if I would have saved it, right? I'm going to go bottom left. Bottom left. Cole Palmer's bottom left. Let's see if I'm right. Hermanson's playing mind games or something. If he's not careful, he'll get booked. Here comes Cole Palmer. Steps up against Mads Hermansson. Probably his teammate next season. Whistle blown. Cole Palmer to give Chelsea the lead. Saved by Mads Hermansen. Mads Hermansen, he didn't listen to me. I said go to the left, to the right. Hermansen went to the left and he saved the penalty. Wow. 0-0. Oh, wait, what's happened there? Are they going to retake? Is it a retake? What's happened? Why are they surrounding the ref? No, he had 1 foot on the line. It's all good. That's what we need, though, man. It's those moments that are meant to spur you on as a team. Can I just say this? Listen to me. It is moments like that are meant to spur the team on. Any normal team with a normal mentality, a sportsman mentality, when something like that happens in the 22nd minute, that's meant to kick you up the arse. Anyway, and you're meant to go on then and maybe score, maybe get a point. I don't know, but that's meant to give you an extra gear. Corner for Chelsea. Cleared, I think. No, not cleared. Now it is cleared. Third fucking attempt. Fucking hell. Another ball in. Saved by the keeper. What the fuck? Oh my God, what is that? What are you doing, lads? Hermansen's at right back. Mads Hermansen's at right back. Hit it. Fucking hell. What happened there? Long ball. Indeed, he gets onto the second ball. He does a little turn there. Bilal El Khanous. This is better, Leicester. James Justin. Oh, no. Chelsea going to break. Kukurea on the left. Kukurea up against Justin. Back into Nkunku. Cole Palmer. He'll be hungry now for a goal, Mr. Cole Palmer. But like, this is something as well, just going back to it, this is something that Ruud van Nistelrooy even spoke about. And we've spoken about it quite a bit on the channel before, right? Where we've said you need like something to happen, even if it's 0-0, even if it's 1-0 down, you need something to happen in the game that gets the fans up. And that's meant to spur the players on, like a crunching tackle. That can get the players up for it. That can get the fans up for it. A penalty save, that's even one better. You've just basically saved. You've saved a goal. You know, it's like scoring a goal at the other end. You've saved a goal rather than scoring one. That is meant to give you that fucking extra bit of fucking oomph. But our players, it doesn't seem to affect. Anyway, I'm jumping the gun a little bit because we haven't seen really yet how the players respond. But that is meant to. You remember the Champions League game, the round of 16, was it, or the quarterfinal? It was the round of 16 when it's Sevilla at home when Schmeichel saved that penalty. And then that gave us the. I can't even describe what it is. Just that oomph. You know what I mean? We need that again, man. The spark. Yeah, I agree. He's been terrible, by the way. He's been terrible. Gonna have to ride our luck if we're gonna get what we need. Yeah. Samari's just pulled out of another challenge. Thankfully, indeed, he saves him. Wilf again. Samari. Yeah, he did. Ball play through the middle here. Daka into Samar. I've seen enough. I've actually seen enough by Samari. Long ball here, though. James Justin on the right-hand side. He puts it across. Off the crossbar! No! What just happened? What just happened there? It was a long ball over the top to James Justin on the right-hand side. He just hits it across. It comes off the head of Tosin, and that hits the crossbar. And then Vardy goes up to challenge for the rebound, and I think he gets wiped out by Colwell. Yeah, that's just a 50-50 coming together, that. Wow. This is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying. Kane and Dewsbury all on the bench there, just showing on the camera. Come on, keep it up. Yeah. They're singing, "Your wife is a grass." See how it can change the momentum. We can't waste it, yeah. Oh, Victor. Oh, Victor. Victor. It's just bounced off Victor's belly or something. Chelsea with it here. Caicedo. Colwill. Nkunku. Cucurella. Ball across. Ball across. Cole Palmer. Cucurella. Oh, Pedro Neto. It's okay. We've forced them back a little bit here. Wesley Fofana. Pedro Neto now on the right. He'll deliver a ball. He does. It's a great ball at the back post. James Justin gets his head on it. Chelsea still have it, though. Cole Palmer shoots. Blocked. And Caicedo shoots. Saved by Mads Hermansen. "27 minutes played. 28 minutes played." Headed forward here, cleared by Tosin. Now Chelsea come down the right-hand side. Wesley Fofana bombing forward. Quite a bit of pace on him still with those glass legs. Bilal defends it quite well. Throw in for Fofana. Enzo Fernandez now for Chelsea. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Enzo. Wesley Fofana. Nkunku. Back to the keeper, Sanchez. Here we go. Sancho for Chelsea, back post, headed away this time by Justin again. I think that was. Indeed, he tries to chase the ball down, but Colwell gets the ball into Cucurella. That's a foul on Ndidi. Yes, free kick. He's probably thinking, what am I going to spend this week £80,000 a week on? I wonder. Maybe a new, I don't know. Can't think of anything. A new dog. One of those expensive breeds that footballers have. In the grand scheme of things, I don't think footballers think about these things like we do. Like we're saying, oh, ex-Leicester player on the bench for Chelsea. What's he thinking? He's probably not thinking about it. He probably just don't care, really. He probably wants his team to win, right? He probably wants to come off the bench and score a goal, because if he does that, he gets $5,000 goal bonus. You know what I mean? It would be the same for any of us. If you played for a team that was against Leicester and you played for Chelsea, let's say, and you came off the bench, and you know that if you scored, you got your $6,000 bonus. You're scoring the goal. A lot of people are scoring the goal, man. Don't try and tell me you ain't. Long shot from Chelsea, wide of the post. Half an hour gone already in this game. 0-0 at the moment. Leicester turning up against a Big Six side. What a surprise. I mean, didn't see that one come in. Obviously, we only turn up against the fucking big teams because these players want to move in the summer, don't they? Why is it we can do it against... Here we go. Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy's into the box. Daka's running on. Vardy tries to put it across, but he can't. It's blocked. Victor Christensen now on the... Oh, my fucking... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Victor is terrible, man. What am I seeing, man? Long ball. Switch the play to Justin. He can't get on the end of it too much. Yeah, you'll find it somewhere, man. You'll find it. Probably more pressure to actually turn up. That's it. Well, I don't even think it's that. I just feel it's a bigger occasion. We ain't going to turn up against Everton at home, lads, but we'll turn up against Chelsea away. Mate, he's shit. He's bad. That was bad from Victor. There weren't even any pressure on him, and Vardy passed it to him, and it rolled under his leg. Basic stuff. Chelsea play through the middle. Caicedo gets past Daka. Fast gets high up the pitch. Tries to win it. He does just for a second and then loses it. Fast is back, though. Making sure that the offside trap's working. Make sure they're lined up correctly, which it looks like they are at the moment. Oh, my God. Well played there by Justin. He hits it forward. And Didi will try. Daka will try and get the end of it. I think he did. Goal kick, throw in for Chelsea. You only just realised about Christensen. I mean, I know he's not great, but what I just saw was like dog shit. At this point, the LCFC defence shall play with British overseas territories teams like Gibraltar, Bermuda and Falkland. Yeah, man. Here come Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez. Ball across. Fast deals with it for now. Enzo again. That's a handball, no. That's a handball, no. Is that a penalty? It's going to be checked by VAR for sure. Although Sancho comes now. Sancho into the box. Another ball across. There's going to be a check on VAR, I think. It bounced off somebody's arm or their chest or something like that. It was Thomas. Christensen is so bad. Yeah. Not great. My wheelie bin is better than VK. Oh, I didn't see that. I missed that one. Give me a better replay. Well, there's no other replay, but it's not gone to VAR, so it's clearly okay. Justin just falls over there. Patson Daka. That's a foul. Yes, on Daka. Maybe the Italian game suits him better. Take the 7 mil or whatever it is and get him gone. Yeah, I think that's probably likely to happen in the summer, to be honest with you. We might have a clear out of all the Danes. Hermansen's going to be gone because he's too good for us. Vestergaard's, well, I don't know. Surely there's some Saudi team that will take him. Something like that, surely. Christensen, yeah, get him gone. Am I forgetting any Danes? Iverson, maybe? Oh, here's Bilal. Here's Bilal. We had the ball in a great area. He's got Vardy in front of him. He's got Christensen to his left, and he's got Daka on his right. And Bilal just fucking pings it out for nearly a corner. Nearly the corner flag. Victor picks it up and delivers a shit cross. But that was terrible from Bilal. That was just another squandered chance. That weren't good enough. He lost his head. That was not good enough from Bilal, man. That's a chance on goal if he played that even remotely how he should have. Peter says it. Simple fucking pass, man. What is that? Bilal does well there, and he's bodied by Fofana. Yeah, we really haven't got any set piece specialists. anymore since Maddison left. We need another one. I'll tell you who it should be. Thiago Almada. That's who we should sign. We should sign Thiago Almada. He plays for Lyon, so yeah, we probably won't get him. Actually, no, it's just because he's joined Lyon on loan, but he's technically only there on loan, so I don't think he's got like an option to buy or anything. But he's too good for the championship. Ball forward here by Mads Hermansen. Wout Faes tries to win it. He can't. Indeed, he tried. Indeed, he was jogging. He was jogging. And he was beaten to it. Anyway, it's back in now with the keeper. Hermansen hits it long again. Daka tries to hold it up. He can't. Back with Chelsea. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Cucurella. Likes to drink Estrella. Cucurella. Likes to eat paella. Prick. Yes, you're right. He is. I think he still is, actually. I think he's still a good one to get. Anyway, Colwell. Mark Cucurella. Huh? I'm not sure what you mean, mate. Oh, Mr. Fatawa. Fofana doesn't seem that injured. Yeah, Fofana's fit now, but for how long? Wonder if we will ever score a goal again. You wouldn't put your money on it, would you? I don't think Facundo's a set-piece specialist, mate. I don't think he is. Free kick for Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez and Pedro Neto stood over this one, looking to deliver a good ball into the box. Can Leicester City deal with this set piece? It's going to be Neto to take with his left foot. Ball in. Someone went down. The Leicester player went down. Cucurella. Bilal El Khanous. Here's Patson Daka. Patson Daka still with it, maybe? No. Touch of a beep. Chelsea back with it. What flavour you got going there, mate? It's not it's a beer, isn't it? But Kingfisher. We have nobody who can play a pass around the box, so we won't score. Well, we've got Bilal, who should be able to, but he bottled that one. 5 minutes left of normal time of this half. Oh, it's some great one, Clemo. Ball to the back post. Cucurella. Oh, my God. Leicester got away with another one there. Just a diag straight to Cucurella. First time cross across the box. Was it offside? It would have been offside. It would have been offside. Cucurella then just plays it back across. Luke Thomas gets in front, puts a foot in and clears it. Very good challenge there from Luke Thomas. Very good foot in there. Hello, Salsa and Alex. Glad to have you back, mate. Hope you're doing well. Another long ball from Leicester. Justin lets the ball roll out of play for a throw-in. He'll go quickly, though. That's poor from El Khanous is not having a good game. El Khanous is not having a good game, unfortunately. Yeah, of course we will be. Of course we'll be happy with that. BTG name sounds like a football team. BTGFC. Support our women's team. At least they can score and try. The thing is, it's a shame when we put in a decent performance like today, then it goes to waste at the end. That's probably what's going to happen, Matt. We're praising the team, kind of, at the moment, but you know full well that we'll end up with 0 points. That's what I believe anyway. Cucurella keeps that ball in play. I thought that went out. It did. Throwing for Leicester on the right-hand side. Leicester's right-hand side. I think he's not been that good, Rich. I think he's had one good moment, to be honest, just then. But I mean, he nearly gave away a penalty. He's fucked up a couple times. He's been okay. I think he's been okay, but good. I would not say good, but he's been okay. He's not been as bad as Victor, that's for sure. That is for sure. He's not been as bad as Victor, but he's not been good. No way. That was a good challenge, though. I'll give him that. We'll see if he can build on that, improve. We just need to have a full 90-minute performance. Here come Chelsea down the right. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with 2 men on him. Cole Palmer bounced off the referee. That'll be a drop ball or whatever they do these days. Two or 3 minutes left. Remember, at half-time, we'll be joined by Neil, Manny, Luke, and Andreas. Bournemouth scored, said Matt. Who are they playing? Spurs, of course they are. Oh, we got Man United and Arsenal at 4:30 as well. I love that. I love a Super Sunday game with my dinner. Got chicken pie tonight. Homemade chicken pie. Colwell. I have no idea, Peter, mate. It's just another one of these things, isn't it? Samare is fucking shit, man. He just let someone run past him. He put his arm on him, and that's all he did. He didn't even try and challenge him, man. Let's go, Leicester. Win this, then beat Scranchester, then beat the next. Yeah, it's gonna be hard though. Sometimes. Whoa, hello. I agree, Keith. Yeah, I'm not doubting his effort. I'm not doubting his effort. I'm just saying he's not been good. I don't think he's just been. Yeah, he's just been okay. Samare turns like the Queen Mary. Fair play to the Leicester fans who have travelled today, though, being quite decent. Leicester squad clean up in 25-26. Cucurella down the left. Cucurella across. Moises Caicedo looks for the ball over the top to Cucurella. He headers it across. Somebody get rid of it, please. Ndidi. Lovely. Daka goes in for the challenge. That should be a Leicester throw-in. It is. It's a throw-in for Leicester. Not yet, mate. Not yet. Nearly. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit, in the words of Gattuso. Just need to get half-time with it being 0-0. Yeah, for sure. How many times this season have we seen Leicester concede from a goal just before half-time? We want to avoid that at all costs. There'll be a minute or two added, though, here. Oh, no. Enzo, Neto, Pedro Neto. Don't do anything stupid, lads. Pedro Neto again. Wesley Fofana, Jadon Sancho. Back to Neto. Tosin now. The 6 minutes added time. 6 minutes at a time. It's definitely not half time. The app is lying to you. Sancho. Samari picks it up this time. He looks for Jamie Vardy. Tosin's got too much pace. Vardy's still got it, though. Leicester just need players forward here. Jamie Vardy. He's taken the wrong option there. For fuck's sake, man. Fuck's sake. Oh! So many men were running forward, man, and Vards took the wrong option. Switches the play now. Cody does to Victor. I think that was Victor on the left. No, it's Bilal. Bilal delivers it. Ooh, Fofana gets his leg on the end of it, puts it out for a corner. He blocked and it went over the goal, looped over the goal there. Good ball delivery that by Mads. I think it's Bilal El Khanous. Yeah. Wow. Can tell we're at Stamford Bridge. 6 minutes. Yeah. I wish we could score before half time. Just let the game be half time already. Daka's work rate not been great. I think his press has been a little bit disjointed, to be honest with you. Corner kick here from Bilal El Khanous from the right hand side, taking it with his right foot. Here we go. Low ball. Didn't even beat the first man. There is nothing more frustrating than a corner that does not beat the first fucking man. Like, seriously, man. It's basics. Fucking hell. I ain't kicked a ball in about 4 years, but I reckon I could beat the first man from a fucking free kick. From a corner, sorry. It's criminal. Samari, good link-up play there, Leicester. Bilal El Khanous. Looking for Vards. Yeah, Vards is... Fast fouls. There's a foul there by Fast. Arms up. Oh, what have I done wrong? You fucking fouled him, you idiot. What do you fucking think? Fuck's sake, man. Fofana. Levi Colwell down the left. Oh, it's a great ball. He's found Neto. Neto. Ball across. Shoots. Tipped over the bar by Mads Hermansen. Leicester City nearly concede a goal there. It was Nkunku. Carved us open, man. Carved us open. Fast just has no idea. He's got no idea. As per usual. So many wasted chances, yeah. There's another corner now for Chelsea with 2 minutes left of this half. Ball in. It's deep. Headed by Fofana, I think. Wide of the post. Is Mads Hermansen takes the goal kick. Just over a minute to go. Kukurea wins the first header. Cody's being chased. Into James Justin. Blue Fox, Mads is definitely keeping us in the game, showing off his talents to Enzo. They've corrected it in the app. Nice one. Hello to you, Costa, mate. Long time no speak. Where were you on Monday, mate? We need you back. Who would you bring on at half time? I mean, probably no one, right? Probably no one, but at some point I would probably bring on Woyo at left wing back because Victor's been invisible. Maybe you play Woyo at right wing back and have Justin on left wing back. Justin played left wing back quite a bit for Rodgers, so that might be a good option. Yeah, let's do that. Justin left wing back, Woyo right wing back. I'm going to say that. That's my call. Should put on Facundo at some point. Yeah, I agree. Oh, you said that as well, Clement, mate. Yeah, sorry, I didn't even see that. Yeah. Woyo on the right, Justin on the left. That's what I'd do. Wild Phase, Samare. Fucking hell, man. He's so bad. He's so bad. He's so bad, man. Another hospital pass. Yo, I'm checking like one of these fucking SofaScore websites or something because if he's not the lowest rated player, I am shocked. Daka and Christensen are the worst. Samari, mate, has been fucking honking, mate. He's been horrible. He's been absolutely horrible. Here come Leicester. Bilal El Khanous. He's got Christensen ahead of him if he wants to use him. No. Now he does. Ball in. Cleared by Colwell. By Tosin. Handball, no. No handball. Should have been a handball. It's not, and that's half time. Half time in this game. How does that little fucker Kukurea win all the first headers? Seriously wonder what we do in training. I agree. He He's about fucking 5'6". And he's winning all the headers over us. Anyway, 0-0 at half-time, people. So make sure to let us know in the chat what you made to that half. Please do. Please get your comments in throughout the whole of half-time. There's over 3,500 of you watching. So please, if you're watching on X, come over to YouTube. If you are already on YouTube, make sure to comment, hit the like button, hit subscribe. Get the lads in now to discuss that first half. Let me get rid of that. There we go. So a 0, Luke, Andreas, and Manny. I'll let you go. The first thing I want to say is I am sick of Bouba Samari in this game. Hospital pass after hospital pass. It's disgusting.
I agree with Lockstaff. I think this is a good summary. It was dreadful from both sides. But let's get the panel. What did you think about that? We've made it to halftime 0-0. Thanks mainly to our super goalkeeper. I'll start this time with Manny. What did you make of that half?
Overall, pretty decent. I mean, they haven't had a lot of chances. Obviously, we have to save a penalty. The penalty was an absolute shocker from Cole Palmer today. And we are very lucky to have caught Cole Palmer in such a horrible run of form. But let's face it, Chelsea haven't done a great deal. Cucurella, big threat, big problem. But the change in formations definitely worked, definitely helped. We look like we're not playing wingers anymore. Oh, what a surprise. That's helping. We haven't got Ayew and Bobby Cordova-Reid on the pitch. We look a bit more threatening and just lacking a little bit of quality, particularly final ball. But we're in this game.
What do you guys make of the system? I'll come to you, Luke. So we thought it was going to be 5-3-2, and that's what it is. Luke Thomas is a left centre-back. Victor Christensen is left wing-back. Justin is right wing-back. And Bilal isn't quite playing in the middle of the three. He's still supporting as the 10. What do you think of that setup? And do you think it's been an improvement compared to previous games?
Yeah, I think it's an improvement. Like it makes sense. So Victor Christensen's going to be your option if he does get up the pitch, so he can cross it into the box. To be more reliable for his pace to be able to get up and up and down the pitch. He's actually had a great game as well. And obviously Bilal's going to be the one that you're going to want to have that's going to distribute the ball to one of your two strikers. Chances are Vardy's going to be the one that's going to drop deep and link up, which we have seen a little bit. Unfortunately, his hold-up play has been a little disappointing, to be honest with you. But I do agree with Samari has been an absolute car crash. And Manny, but I say Wink should be playing above him, in my opinion. He's better on the ball than Samari. Well, has Samari won any balls back this game? I'm not trying to dogpile. I'm just saying, like, he's poor on the pole. He's not winning tackles. He's not winning the ball back. What does he offer?
Watch Anil's review of Winks' last performance, and that'll tell you everything you need to know.
Let's do a bit of duck hunting. So let's go to Duck. What have you made of the 5-3-2? We're having a bit of an internal dialogue about both Luke Thomas and Victor Christensen. And what did you think of Matt Hermansen?
Many questions. Of course, Hermansen, brilliant. I think you're being a bit too miserable there, man. He's saying we're lucky to catch Cole Palmer in bad form. No one has ever saved. The commentator said it. No one has saved a penalty from Cole Palmer. If you haven't scored in 6 or 7, that doesn't matter, man. Saving a penalty against Cole Palmer.
Bad penalty, though.
He puts it. Come on, man. Give him this roses, man. Brilliant penalty save. Don't say that miserable about it. But I think
good save, great save, of course. Good. Any goalkeeper saves a penalty, great. But it wasn't a great penalty.
Come on, man. That's just piling on the miserable. I think Dak has been pretty all right, actually. He's helped in the build-up. He's contributed more than what I was able to really hope for. I thought maybe he would just help in the press, but he's been helping out defensively. He's been trying to help in the build-up as well. And while, we can definitely feel the quality that we are lacking in being able to complete the passes of play that we are trying to create, I am feeling more optimistic. I think both Christiansen and Thomas need to have a look at themselves in the mirror. Not a good first half for either of those. They both dropped a bit of a stinker there, but positive 0-0. Last time we had that, what was against Arsenal. 3-4 games ago now. So I'll take it.
Yeah, so it's interesting. I mean, the thing is, if you look at the stats, I think some interesting comments, like maybe is our system throwing off Chelsea and making it harder for them? I think it maybe is. I think with the way that we're playing, it's interesting. It's like when we do actually have a counter-attack, we look way more threatening, right? We have maybe 4 people up. Justin, quite a few times, has got in down the right-hand side and put in a good cross. Wilf actually put in a good cross one time as well. But at the same time, it's like, do we actually look like scoring here, guys? I'm not sure. What have you made of our attacking threat? Let me come to Luke here first. And by the way, in chat, just before we reveal it, we'll do the same question. What jersey is Manny wearing? Put that in see if anyone can get it. I'll give you a minute or two before he reveals your answer. But yeah, Luke, what do you think of the shape? Do you think it's made us look better or worse going forward? And has it nullified Chelsea?
It makes sense because of how Chelsea sets up and how many men they're going to commit for, particularly possession. But like, what's disappointing is that like whenever we have any kind of threatening transition attack of play, it's like we're playing Connect 4 and we're missing that third piece between the four. It's just not there. There's too much acres of space, and by the time the players join in with the attack, the Chelsea or the opposition that we're playing has already settled back into their defensive shape, and we just don't look like scoring, as you like saying, in a month for Sundays. We look better like on transition, but we're just not doing anything with it, and it's the same old story week in, week out. But we don't look as fragile at the back playing a high line as we have in the previous weeks.
Yeah. What do you think, Manny, of the attacking system?
Better, narrower. We're getting bodies though. We're getting bodies forward, which I quite like. How many times has Vardy been isolated on his own, stuck, no one around him? You know, at least Daka's staying quite close to him, getting involved. We've got the long ball option now where we can just smack it to anybody long, and at least we can compete for the second ball. Wolves having a good game. Surprised I'm going to say that. What a surprise. I said Wolves having a good game, but he is. I just think, you know, I'm wary though. You know, it's false sense. We were in games against Man United, we were in games against Liverpool, and we were in games against big teams. 0-0 at half time. This is a familiar tale. In the end, 60 minutes, 65 minutes onwards, we tend to just get deeper and deeper and deeper, invite them on us, and inevitably we concede. So, look, I hope this isn't the case today, but it happened against Arsenal, happened against United, it happened against Liverpool, Man City, another one. So, hope today with that penalty save, that the one thing that we haven't spoke about is that something you just can't put your finger on, which is a bit of luck. And we have not had any luck. We talked about penalties the other week. We don't get given penalties. We've actually saved a penalty today.
So that's a bit of luck, though, surely, to save it. Because it wasn't a clear penalty. We could have given away another penalty as well.
Yeah, we were lucky not to get two penalties. I think that's the right way to phrase it.
For whatever, yeah, it is. And finally, that's what I mean. Our luck is finally turning. We've actually managed to go in 0-0 where we probably should be down. And I'm hoping that means that maybe we'll get a penalty for us or a red card. Well, you know, Wesley Fofana should already be on a bloody yellow. And maybe he'll do something rash. We need some bit of luck to try and nick a goal, scrape a win somehow.
Yeah, Andreas, let me ask you about Daka. There's some interesting conversations here. I agree with this statement. Daka has forced pressure on the back line and helped out defensively. Disappointing to see fans trying to find fault. I think there was one time we went on a little forward run and lost it, but I think he is putting a shift in, I feel, and he's getting stuck in. I feel like the attitude of the team today seems a lot better than it was in previous games. Or am I just trying to cling on to nothingness?
I think it saddens me a bit, right? That we know we are not a brilliant football team by any means recently. We've been horrible. We've been shocking. And if we're going to come in here playing a 0-0 first half against Chelsea, I mean, and instantly go to more moaning and complaining, I mean, come on, man. I mean, I don't expect us to be pretty. I don't expect us to create 2 XG in the first half against Chelsea away. I wouldn't even have expected that with Enzo. Like, the guys are fighting out there. Hermansen has saved out of 12 penalties before this. Cole Palmer has scored how many? All 12. Like, you know, the players are performing better than I expected. Yes, I think in particular, Luke Thomas, Sumari, and Christiansen, to me, are the 3 biggest culprits here today. They haven't been that good. But they are fighting. They're doing what they can. The game is wide open. And you can see this Chelsea backline. They definitely have the ability to concede a dumb or 2 dumb goals. It's, you know, just keep the positivity going here, lads. I mean, I don't want to sit here and come in and moan when we've managed to, you know, survive the first half. I think we've done brilliantly to do that. And, you know, it's not beautiful football. Doesn't matter. Currently, we just need results on the board.
Sad thing is, where was this level of passion, drive, and desire against Everton, Wolves, Brentford, and Palace? I think it's always easier to get up for the big games, and it being the former manager is going to make the guys run around a little bit more, which is what I think we're seeing. I will say my personal perspective from this game, though, is it still feels like the inevitable is coming. I think up until that penalty, we were again okay. I think we have restricted Chelsea. Look, if I look at their stats, their XG is above 1, but they had a penalty. If you take the penalty out of it, they've actually not really created too much. And I can see really why their system doesn't create that much. They play a lot narrower. But at the same time, I just feel that, like, I don't know, we need to... Well, what would you guys do? Because at the moment, I'll be honest, I see this now. I see it feels like a better performance, but it still just feels like an inevitable loss. I feel that, like, maybe we need to be a bit more clinical up front, though. I think Bilal's not having the best game. What would you do, Manny? How do we get something out of this game? Or is it okay just to play a 0-0 and take that if we can get it?
I think I would try and keep it as is for 20 minutes. But then instead of going into your shell as you get closer to the finishing line, I'd actually I'd gamble. I'd be gamble and I'd go for the win. So
Well, how
I
about
would.
this? Someone says, normally I'd agree with you on the inevitable, except this time, Ricardo is on the bench.
Ricardo for 20 minutes. Look, we actually
Yeah.
have some options on the bench today. We've got Mavididi on the bench. We've got Ricardo on the bench. We've got Woyo who can come in because, look, Luke Thomas and Victor, there's still a mistake in them, a big one. So we've got options where we can actually add a bit of pace should Chelsea get tired. And Chelsea actually don't have a lot of attacking options on the bench today,
They don't
surprisingly.
have any really, right? I
So
mean,
let them get frustrated. Let the crowd get frustrated at Chelsea because they expect to be spanking us. And as they force their players on and they don't have those attacking threats, and in theory, they played midweek, they get a bit more tired, be brave and go for it. And we can nick this game 1-0 or even 2-0.
I think that's a key point, the bench. I'll just pull them up here on my phone.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that Chelsea bench. If you're looking at offensively speaking, or someone who can add creativity, they have a lot of good defenders on that bench, but that doesn't really matter. They have Romeo Lavia, who's coming back from injury. He could maybe be a deep line playmaker, but he's likely not going to be the one to score the goal. Tyreek George pulled off at halftime against Copenhagen, was invisible that game. And is that it? I mean, Dewsbury Hall, maybe he just played 90 minutes invisible against. Like, if they can't score with this, who are they going to bring on to score? That's my question. Where I could look and say, maybe Mavididi, Buonanotte, one of these guys will come on and do something. I don't expect them to, but I'd almost actually put our bench to theirs because I don't see the game changers on that bench because they're all in the starting 11 and they haven't changed the game yet.
I don't think they need a game changer, to be honest with you. I think they've been still quite threatening. They've had a lot of chances. I think it's only inevitable that they are going to score. And once that first one comes in and we can capitulate like we always do, then it could be an absolute slaughter. But it hasn't happened yet, and I'm happy to say that so far and to try and be positive. What I want to ask you guys is there's a good chance that Ricardo Pereira is going to come off the bench. Where would you play? Where do you think Ricardo Pereira is going to come on? Do you think he's going to come on as that right wing back option, or do you think possibly he's going to come on as a double pivot option instead of Samari? So Samari off, put Pereira on. That's personally where I'd put him, in my opinion, but I doubt he would be put there and Enzo will do that. What are your guys' thoughts? Where do you think Ricky P is going to play in this Rude system?
I don't think you're going to... Go on, sorry. No, you go.
I think it's telling that we've got both Ricardo and Woyo on the bench. That's why I was convinced when the lineups were announced it was going to be the 5-3-2. That I feel that what most 5-3-2 teams do is they change both the wing backs as the game goes on, because I've actually played wing back. I don't know if any of you have in real life. Man, it's tiring position because you have to attack and defend for 90 minutes. It's really, really tiring. So I think especially at the elite level, I would imagine he's going to do that. I think Woyo as well. I think actually I would be, I think this is a good point, right?
Good
this
comment,
is what I was trying to make. There's no XG, there's no threat. But I think, to be fair, this is what the lads are saying, which is that as the game stretches, the longer that we keep it for 0-0, Chelsea will go for it. And as they go for it, it will actually, that would be the time to change the wing back. So I feel like the last 20 or 30 minutes, there will probably be a chance. So I actually agree. I think Woyo is the left wing back and Woyo to come on before Ricardo. Because I think...
Just shortly, right?
Yeah.
I just wanted to get this out there. They are tired as well. Chelsea played Thursday evening against Copenhagen. Kukurea, bombing up and down the pitch, did that for 70 minutes against Copenhagen because Gusto got injured. Caicedo played 60. Enzo played a half. And Kopama played 60, 70 minutes. I'm hoping that one or two of these guys will have to be pulled off and they have to weaken their side, not because they want to, but because the guys just aren't fit enough anymore.
I'm sure a lot of you saw the PSG-Liverpool game midweek. And the longer you can keep it 0-0, the more frustrated the crowd gets, the more chance you are of nicking something and getting a smash and grab late on. So I know we haven't had a lot of chances, but we might not need a lot of chances. Let them get increasingly desperate. Let them overcommit. And the transition chances are there against Chelsea. There is an option as they get increasingly more tired. They played they played 3 days ago. So, we got a sniff today, big sniff.
If Mavropanos on the bench, guys, do you think that he could come on for Vardy? In my opinion, would make a lot of sense if you're going to play two up top. I think that's a great suggestion right there. I definitely agree with a lot of the other comments. I'd love to see Woyo come on, and I'd love to see Ricky P. But I actually would play Mavropanos up top with Daka, to be honest with you. Pace is going to be able to take his man on. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's on transition, it's going to be a lot more effective. He's not only going to have pace, but he's going to be able to take his man on. I think that would make a lot of sense, to be honest.
Take one of Thomas or Victor off and put Mavropanos on. There's your attacking weapon.
Well, but what about what Luke is saying? You could put Woyo on at left wing back and you could have Mabadidi up top, because I sort of see where Luke is coming from. The chance that we're creating, or the only chance we've really created in this half, is someone pops the diagonal into their left back position because Cucurella is out of position, and it's been Justin or a few times Ndidi that's got into that slot and they've put the cross ahead. And what we need more people there. Mabadidi, he's taller, he's faster. I'm not against it for 20 minutes. I don't think Rude will do it. But if you look at the bench, we actually don't have any. He hasn't put Edouard on. I mean, he's got Ayew. That's who's going to come on, isn't it? So,
spoiler alert.
Well, to be fair, we've always said Ayew was the guy to bring on for 20 minutes when you're trying to defend a game. And I know Locks loves Ayew late goals. So, he'll be very happy when Jordan comes on. So,
all right, game has started, guys.
Yeah.
So let's sound it back to Locks.
Yeah. See you guys. Thank you. See you at full time, lads. Much appreciated as always. Keep getting the comments in. Just because the half chat's over, don't go anywhere. Keep getting the comments in. Let us know what you think. No changes for either side at full time, as you can imagine, as you could guess. Caicedo pings it out wide to the left here. Cucurella now on the left-hand side for Chelsea. Cole Palmer for Chelsea. It's gone a bit overcast at Stamford Bridge. Sancho for Fana. It's back to Sancho. No change really here for Leicester. Samari again, yeah. Cucurella's into the box for Chelsea. Shoots. Great block by Wout Faes. Great defensive block that puts out for a corner. Not sure how Cucurella found himself in that area, to be honest with you. It was Colwell, just a ball over the top. Oh, nice little chest down by Pedro Neto into the box. Fluid stuff there by Chelsea, to be honest, and dealt with by Wout Faes. Here's a corner for Chelsea. Ball in, off the head of somebody. Enzo Fernandez. Enzo. Ball across. Oh, out for a goal kick. Wow. Another let off there for Leicester City. Only a minute and a half into the game, into the second half. Remember, people, at full time, we will have the instant match reaction. What that means is basically you're going to go to a separate new stream with Anil, with Luke, with Manny, and with Andreas. And they're going to be basically breaking down the game. They're going to be doing match ratings, which are decided by you. You at home watching, you get to vote for your match ratings. So you will be able to put in a match rating for all of the players, all of the substitutes that make it onto the pitch, the referee and the manager, a scoring out of 10. You'll be able to do that from about 80th minute onwards. I'll put the link in the chat and you'll be able to do that. And then we'll bring it on in the second half. Has Fast had a factory reset? That's what I'm saying, Rob, mate. The bang to the head. I told this story the other week. This is dangerous. Pedro Neto coming down the right-hand side for Chelsea. Plays it into Palmer. Sancho blocked by Cody this time. I told you a story the other week about how Liam Gallagher got hit over the head by a hammer or a crowbar by a rival school when he was younger. And when he woke up, he was instantly a musician or into music. And that is why we got the Liam Gallagher that we know. So maybe we'll get the fast that we all need after the blow to the head. Cole Palmer delivers the ball. Oh, and Ndidi tried to deal with it off his head, and I think he bounced it back down to a dangerous area. Luckily, Hermanson picked it up. Cody, another slow cart horse and can't turn. Peter says, Cuckoo Way, could be our saviour. Enzo Maresca watching on there for for Chelsea, sorry. Over 4,000 of you now watching. Thank you so much for all the support on the channel over the last few months. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. What's that in the start? VK was so clumsy in the box, yeah. Here come Chelsea again. Leicester lose the ball. Cole Palmer. Jadon Sancho tries to do Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas deals with it just about. He's fouled there as well. Yeah. Fuck it out. That's horrible, man. Why does it taste like that? Bastard. Sanchez. Sorry. Todd Bowley watches on here for Chelsea. Has Rude shown any emotion or eyes hands still in his pocket? I think they're in his pocket. Samari again, get him off, yeah. Who for though? Yeah, I am Robert, yeah. Could you tell? Fucking hell, man. It's got that horrible fucking taste to it. James Justin out the back, pass it to Hermanson. Yeah, I normally Peroni, Heineken, Birra Moretti, San Miguel, Stella, love all of that, man. I got some Carlsberg. This is from last week. I had one last week as well. It was just as bad. I think it's the only beer that tastes worse cold. It's the only beer that tastes worse cold. It's weird. Yes, councillor, I agree. I agree, mate. I agree. Headed down there by Chelsea. I think that was Neto this time. He's not got the bandage on his head anymore. You got to learn how to suffer. Yeah, man. I've suffered enough this season, mate. We've done some maths, by the way, on the channel. We have done the maths, and I think it's something like 34 beers that I've drank on stream since we last scored a goal at home. I'm pretty sure that's what. And that's I only drink on match day lives. I only drink on match day. I don't drink in the week. So there's the maths for you. 34, I think it's 34 beers since we last scored at home on stream. And I only have 2 a game, or sometimes 3 or 4, but most times two a game. Cucurella lashes his foot through that, but it goes in the air. And now we're playing bloody volleyball with our heads. Jamie Vardy into the box. Jamie Vardy shoots, saved by Robert Sanchez. Jamie Vardy making the most of a half chance. Yeah, very much making the most of a half chance. And he just takes it on his chest, hits it at the keeper. And it's a powerful shot. The keeper just punches it out for a throw-in. A corner kick, sorry. Carlsberg locks. Come on, man. That's a Samari. I know, man. So I tried new things every now and then, mate. And I bought 2. And I had one last weekend. So I've got to drink. I can't leave it in the fridge. So I had to have it. I had a Kingfisher in the first half. That was much better. Suggestions, please, for next week. Let me know. Suggestions for next week. And I'll get to the shot. Cucurella clears. We just need to score. Can't remember the last time I got excited over a goal. Yeah, we had the penalty save at least. Pedro Neto. Oh, this could be dangerous. Pedro Neto, edge of the box, shoots. Whiskers wide. Whiskers wide. It took a deflection apparently. I rather drink those 5% spirit vodkas. JD1's beer always makes me feel dirt. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean now, yeah. I had the Mythos a couple of weeks ago, mate. Or I had it for a couple of weeks in a row, actually. Solid, love it. Star Ramen. I haven't had it in a while, but one of my favourites, mate, for sure. I'll get on that. I've got a nice little Star Ramen pint glass as well, a little short one. So I'll get that out, mate. There's one. I need one more. I'll have the Star Ramen for the first week, the first half. Want a suggestion for the second half next week? Here's Enzo Fernandez. Jadon Sancho plays it back into Enzo Fernandez, puts the ball across the box. He's got options. Neto's gone through 3 men. He goes down. I don't think it's a penalty. Leicester have a chance to break though. Bilal El Khanous, Patson Daka slowing the play down somehow. That's advantage. 2 fouls in there, man. Yellow card. No yellow. No yellow card. Have that, ref, man. How is that not a yellow card? How do you have your shirt pulled on a counter-attack? How do you have your shirt pulled on a counter-attack and not get a yellow card? What a load of crap. There's also a penalty call here. James Justin took out Pedro Neto. Soft. Don't think it'll be overruled, though. I don't think it'll be overruled. Too soft. Skull. Yeah. I'll tell you what I did see in the shop. Superbok. I might get some Superbok. I like Superbok. Had that a lot last year when I went to Porto. No penalty. No penalty. Just a little quick glance at it by VAR. Still don't get how it's not a yellow card. Twice, you stop. Yeah, Cobra. Cobra and Kingfisher. Two very, very underrated beers. Right. Here we go. Hit long here. Looking for Cody at the back post for some reason. Is that offside? It's offside. That's good by Victor Christiansen. Patson Dak, Connor Cody making the underlap. I mean, really? Patson Dak has still got it. Ball across! Into the keeper's hands. Oh, another ball across there. Another chance for Leicester. Vardy had it coming together with Robert Sanchez. Well entitled to go for it. More than entitled to go for it. A little collision. Sanchez is down. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, man. Chelsea players are made of glass. Yeah. Although, yeah, I see what you're saying. It's Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez. Jadon Sancho. Christensen's on him. Will he defend it? He won't. Enzo. Back to Wesley Fofana. No one's on Caicedo in the middle. Caicedo, he's drawn Daka out of position. Cucurella now on the left. Chelsea playing some nice little triangular balls here. Samari wins the ball. Can't believe what I've just seen. Vardy's going to chase after it. Nah, Tosin's dealt with it. Tosin's dealt with it. I want Vardy to do the same thing to Cucurella as Haaland did, yeah. Caicedo now out wide on the left to Cucurella. Ball played in behind Fass. It's Cole Palmer. He's got Caicedo ahead of him. Caicedo. Sorry, Nkunku, should I say? Nkunku. Indeed, he's trying to chase it down. He can't get near it, though. How does everyone find a way to watch? The live streams always get shut off. I'm in Australia. Well, I'm not. You know, I am in Australia. I promise. I'm watching it on Optus Sport. Leicester trying to chase the ball down here. Victor this time. Will Victor get a foot in? He's going to try. No. Played around him. Tosin. Vardy's chasing it down this time. Cucurella. Can't get near it at the minute. They're going to tire us out if we keep playing like this, to be honest with you. We're going to get tired. We're just chasing. Enzo Fernandez, Wout Fast should deal with that. He does. Come on, boys. Stop. Just build up here. Indeed, he's fouled. No yellow card. Again. No yellow card. Again. On a counter. Yeah, mate. Crazy, eh? Afternoon Locks had the stream on for a bit, but been catching up on sleep. Amazed it's 0-0. Yeah, same, mate. We won't last much longer, I don't think. I'm sorry to say, guys, I don't think we'll last much longer. We need to attack through the short, long-haired man. Yes, we do. Wait. Short. Is he? Do you think he's a weak link? I don't think he's a weak link. I actually think the guy to be the guy to be got at right now is Wesley Fofana. He's been quite good, to be fair, but I think it's 1-0. The short, long-haired man who looks like the weak link has just scored a fucking screamer. He picks it up, just strikes it with his left foot, and it just goes in the bottom right corner. Bottom bins. Bottom bins. Fucking hell. I said it. We're not lasting much longer. It's all well and good talking about, we've kept it 0-0 for so long, and, that was really good. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, no matter how much of a shift we put in, no matter how much of an improved performance we put in, at the end of the day, we come away with 0 points every week. Every week. This is why you will never see me getting excited at halftime 0-0 going, oh, we could do something here. No, we can't, because we're shit. We are terrible. We cannot win games. We don't know how to win games of football. That's the bottom line. We don't know how to win. This team do not know how to win. I think he might have. Victor Christensen coming down the left now. He does well. He's bombing forward here. Victor's going to deliver a ball. He's going to try. He's not. He is. Kukureya heads it away. The short, long-haired man heads it away. I don't know. Feel sorry for those at the game. Yeah, well, to be fair, they do it to themselves by going, I rate it. That's what I'm saying. I respect it. They do it to themselves. They put themselves through it every fucking week. Let's see if someone in white shoots instead of paying it back. Mads can save a penalty, but not that one. Here come Leicester. James Justin puts the ball across, looking for somebody, but obviously there's no one. Vardy's not 6'6". He's 5'11", so he can't. Yeah. A high ball again into the box. Worried that will mean a lot more goals. I think there'll be more than. I think there'll be another one at least now from Chelsea. That started with Samare putting 0 pressure on a 50-50 ball in midfield. In it, man, they just want the pain. It's like those fucking freaks. Like, go on, punch me in the face, pull off my toenails, fucking stab me in the neck. Go on. I mean, all of those things are probably equal with watching Leicester City play at the moment. Worried that will mean a lot more goals. Yeah. Useless ball watching. Here is Samare. Plays it out wide to James Justin on the right. Did your missus wash your pint glass in bleach? No. Although I think I need it. To be fair, she could have. Yeah, she could have. But no, I don't think it's that. I think it's just Carlsberg, but it's Carlsberg export. No one closing the player down. Basic defending, man. Yeah. Just letting him have a pop. I'm just like, come on, mate. Come and do your worst. Oh shit, he scored. Oh, That's his worst. Ready for subs and fresh legs. Will we get them yet? Nope. I reckon 70th. I reckon we'll get them 70th. This is why I'm bored of the whole. No, I'm bored of the whole. Oh, we played well today. We're playing better. Like, I don't care. Winks is coming on. I don't care that we're playing better. I honestly don't give a fuck because I know how it's going to end, man. I know how it's going to end. I even read. Well, it's Winks. Winks is a given. Winks is coming on. Samare, hopefully. It is. It's Winks on for Samare. First substitution of the night, of the day, of the afternoon for Leicester. Yeah, I don't, mate, honestly. It's like, you know those women that get cheated on, but then always go back to the fella? And it's like, well, he's not cheated on me in 3 weeks. No, but it will happen. It will happen. 6 months, a year, 2 years. It will happen. Well, yeah, but he hasn't done it in 4 hours. Cole Palmer. No, we're not staying up. No chance in hell. No chance in hell. Here's Harry Winks. Out wide. Another cross. About head height. Into the keeper's hands. Yep. Jadon Sancho. Enzo Fernandez shoots. Saved by Hermanson. Tried something different and we're still shite. It's clear as day these players, bar a couple, are championship at best. Why do we put ourselves through this City shite? Well, I mean, I'll tell you why I do it. I did it because I care, unfortunately. I say I don't care. I mean, I don't care that we've played better. I care in a bad way. I care. I'm angry because I care. Do you know what I mean? And I also promised that at the start of the season, I promised that I would do a watch along every single game. So if you go to the YouTube channel, Blue Tinted Glasses, and you click on playlists and you click on watch alongs, you will see that I've been live for every single game since our first game, which was Crystal Palace, I believe, away. I think that was our first game. So describe the game in one word. Carlsberg. If that, look at that. Look at the time. Mate, I only just seen this as well. I've only just seen this. We fucking said the same thing, mate. Fair play to you, Rob. If that cross was a yard longer, we would have scored, yeah. Luke Thomas. Cody. Hermanson. Look, listen, guys, I appreciate these comments because I agree. Like, this YouTube channel started in October. Sorry, no, it didn't. What am I talking about? This YouTube channel started in August, September time. And it's just so nice to actually have a platform where I've met loads of people and we're all good friends and we all talk about this shit show. Imagine we didn't have a platform to vent and talk. My missus don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. So I'm glad that I've got this and we've got this to be able to come and have our say about things and get it off our chest. And Harry Winks has just given the ball away. Cole Palmer blocked. Yeah, it's just nice. It's just nice. Sancho blocked by Cody. You should take a Saturday off and go and watch us live. Yeah, I mean, no. Am I really? No, I'm not. Like, next season, I will probably do that, mate. And we will have a bit of variety on the watch along. Maybe someone else will take it over and I'll do it. But this season, mate, you will not catch me in that fucking ground. I actually went to the first home game against Spurs, but I'm not. Since having this channel, I'd rather be on here talking to you guys, talking with the other guys, and saying what's what, mate, because this is fucking shambles. Looking forward to Luke raging. Yeah, I need to stop getting excited to watch us before kickoff because it's inevitable for us to lose. Yeah, Skull's good. But yeah, you know, it's nice that we're able to chat. I mean, we've got a call-in show every Monday night at 7 p.m, guys. You know, if any of you guys watching, and I know there's not many of you. I mean, Ethan does. Here's Ethan. But if there's any of you that want to have your own say rather than just sending a message in the chat, call-in show 7. Come and join us, man. Ball delivered from the corner here for Chelsea. Dealt with. Greg will be best placed to tell him. I think it's... I think the cheapest ticket is like 42 quid these days, is it, Greg? 38, 39? The most expensive one's like 70 quid. Like for normal seating, and then you're in the hundreds or something like that for the hospitality. But another ball delivered. It's bombardment at the minute for Chelsea. So I thought so. Yeah, between 35 and 70. Another 3 a.m. wake up to get this all week. Told myself I'm not going to get up for it. Here I am. 2 changes for Chelsea. It's going to be Trevor Chalobah on for Chelsea for, I'm guessing, Wesley Fofana. And then there's also another one. I think is that Tyreek? I don't know. Spent £200 for the fam to go see Leicester versus Palace in Jan. That was the 2-0 loss, right? That was stinky. Yeah. Locks, I've watched most watch-alongs, seen that hopelessness gradually set in. Yeah. Moment of the season was Steve Cooper sacking because we thought it was up from there. Oh boy, how wrong were we? You get one in a corner, it drops down, but then if it's a sellout memberships, I don't know, 40 quid or 60 quid, ask around for people with season tickets to get you one. Yeah, that's it, mate. Cole Palmer off. Tyreek George, I think it is. That's $80 Australian. It costs around $30 for an AFL game here. Bilal El Kanouche is off. And on comes Facundo Buonanotte. Imagine we only had LTID and getting banned by Belen Chris and Brand. What happened, man? Why did you get banned? Tell me. Why did you get banned? It's not very nice. The only people I ban on this channel, actually, you know what? I haven't banned anyone. The only person I only time out trolls and spammers. That's it. I don't ban anyone. I just time out. Gives you like a 5-minute ban. That's it. Because you spam or you troll. And even then, some of the trollers stay. Even some of the trollers stay. Some of the trollers come on the channel. Do they? Yeah, we've had a troller on the channel before. 6,000 people watching over YouTube and X. Thank you to every one of you. Make sure to come over to YouTube, hit the like button, hit subscribe. But more importantly, get in the chat. If you're on Twitter, come to YouTube, to the live chat, and come and have your say on the game. We most likely won't level the game, but as long as we don't let the game run away from us, I would take this as the biggest positive. At least it would show some mentality after going down. I mean, James, though, would you not say that against, like, Man City, for example? Do you remember the Man City game? We played well. We play well against the bigger teams. That's the problem here, man. Enzo Fernandez shoots, blocks, coming together there between Ndidi and I think it was Ndidi and Daka. Surprised I didn't get banned during that Wolves game. Cabas, you're a Leicester fan, man. I won't ban you. I won't ban you, man. Why on earth would I ban a Leicester fan? You're here for a reason, man. You like Leicester. You support Leicester. You want to talk about Leicester. Sometimes you might go around calling players this and that and this and that, and you might call me a this or that because I said something which you don't agree with, but we're all Leicester fans, man. We all want Leicester to do well. I'm not like those other channels, man. We're not like that over here. We're, like Leicester Fan TV. Hi, Jamie, by the way. I know you're watching. You always do. Hi, Jamie. Patson Daka, little knocks there. He's just going to go off the pitch for a minute or 30 seconds, I think the rule is now. Everybody in the chat say hi, Jamie. $15 minutes left of normal time, people. 15 minutes left of normal time. They can go back to Salford beating pussy on. What we doing here, lads? We're defending terribly. What the fuck? Ndidi's the one to bail us out there. Harry Winks. Back to Ndidi. Now he loses it. Caicedo. Neto. Cody deals with it. Wait, who? Oh! No, he's not had his teeth done. He's not had his teeth done. A nil. No. Not that I know of. I don't think he has. Yeah, man, I don't see the problem with this, though. I don't see the problem with this, man. Like, listen, Enzo Fernandez into the area, dealt with by Facundo Buonanotte. I don't get this, man. So, let me get this straight. You start a YouTube channel, you film yourself talking about football, and when someone don't agree with you, you block them. I mean, what are you doing? Why have you started a YouTube channel if you're going to block someone for disagreeing with you? Surely, as part of the YouTube channel, talking about football, having debates, having chats, you welcome the debate, you welcome the disagreement. I mean, whenever someone tells me I'm talking bollocks in the chat, I'll tell you what I do. I say, tomorrow at 7 p.m, there's a call-in show, so why don't you come and say it face-to-face and tell me why you disagree with me? But some people don't act like that. Ball in from Enzo Fernandez. He gets headed away outside the penalty area now. Enzo Fernandez. He delivers the ball right to the back post. Dangerous. There's a foul on someone there, surely. Colwell wants a penalty. Not sure how. I think it was the other way around. Yeah, he does do that a couple times a year, to be fair to him. But listen, George, the thing you need to understand about him, mate, when I'm saying like that, is because he is obsessed for some reason with this channel. And I know this for a fact, he records clips of our live streams that he apparently doesn't watch and then posts them in their group chat, Leicester Fan TV's group chat, like say, oh, look what they're doing. It's like, have you not got your own channel to focus on and try and improve? Because trust me, it needs improvement. Like, it's weird, man. It's weird behavior. And then he buys views, obviously, for his Sunday show. But yeah, that's another story. And they tell people not to come on our show, which again is equally as weird. But anyway. Wout Faze. If we lose by a goal, there's nothing more pathetic than that. Just tend to be more defensive against the better sides naturally, so don't lose by as much. The lesser sides, we try to have a go more and take. I mean, to be fair, they're great. I think the Man City game was a anomaly. I mean, the Man City game, we dominated Man City for large parts of that game. That's going to be a corner. Are they asking for a handball? They're asking for a handball here, right? VAR. Sancho shoots. Yeah, it's not a handball. Not a handball. The Man City game we were really good in. Yeah, that's not a handball. It's natural position. He's turning. It's his elbow anyway. Corner kick. Locks this channel best. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate that, pal. I really do appreciate that. Difference is Locks is a proper fan channel, a proper less fan, and not someone that supports someone else. A Goldbridge, yeah. The quality and everything on BTG is the best. Yeah, I know, man. Keep up the great work, Locks. No pussyfoot. This is it, man. Like I got a text message off someone the other day from that channel saying, focus on the football, don't talk about us, man. Match day lives is when it comes up in discussion. We've got fucking 90 minutes to fill. Sometimes conversations come up. I'm talking to you like as I'm in the pub, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Am I right? I saw Tom on your channel the other night. Yeah, listen to how mad this is. He had to leave Leicester Fan TV just to be able to come on this channel. How crazy is that, man? He wasn't allowed to come on because Phil wouldn't let him. Thank you, man. Thank you, Cabas. Thank you, Cabas. Right, 10 minutes left of this game. 10 minutes left of this game. Yeah, cheers, Taito Blue, mate. Much appreciated. Cheers, Taito Blue. Okay, here is Enzo Fernandez with the corner. Enzo Fernandez with the corner. Levi Colwell getting a bit physical here on Luke Thomas, giving him a little shove. Ball in. Very, very, very quite far out that delivery. I mean, Leicester have been toothless really since the changes. Somehow we've got even worse. Tyrick George is going to ping one across the pitch. That's a foul. Well done, referee, for spotting that, mate. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Nah, guys, I appreciate the words. I appreciate the kind words. Cheers, mate. Cheers to you guys. Yeah. We keep getting we the maddest part about this channel is this is our first season. This is our trial period. We've just been trying different things all season long. Next season, man, is the one. Don't care what league we're in. We're Leicester fans. We'll be here. If there's 50 of you watching our videos, if there's 20 of you watching our videos, we'll be here next season. We'll be here the year after that, because it's important to us and it's important to everybody, really, to just have a voice. So, Wilfred Indeed, that's another foul. That's a yellow card. Surely, man. Still no yellow card, man. It's fucking crazy refereeing, man. The channel reach in terms of views is already more than Fan TV. Yeah, and they've been going 10 years, but yeah. Yeah, man, that's it. Look, and I respect that. I respect people have their own opinion. Bobby D. Cordova-Reid and Steffi Mavididi are coming on, by the way. Bobby Reid and Steffi Mavididi are coming on for Daka and Christiansen. Tom's good. He is indeed. Think we're going to struggle next season in the Championship? We'll see. We will be here. I hope so, mate. I hope so. Ricardo's on as well. Ricardo Pereira is on for James Justin. Welcome back, Ricardo Pereira. Oh, was that an inverted sign he just said there, Ricardo? Is that inverted? Is he inverted? No. See, this is all it takes, man. All it takes is a Ricardo Pereira cameo and that to get me excited again, man. No. He wouldn't let no one on that channel is allowed to come on here. Do you remember Jono came on the call-in show a few Mondays ago? He got bollocked. He doesn't even get paid. And he got bollocked for coming on it. Ricardo is on. Facundo's on. Mavididi's on. Winks is on. What else does anybody want? Edward? No. Yeah, great to see Ricardo back. Is Hermanson basically guaranteed to the... I think so, mate. Yeah, I think so. He was banned as well, and then he's left. He's left their channel. He's now allowed on because he's left. He's not. Yeah. Yeah, it's not even work, man. Like Manny, Luke, Doc, they're not working. It's a hobby. I'm not working. It's a hobby, man. You know what I mean? Right. Ricardo is inverted, isn't he? He's actually inverted. Ricardo Pereira is inverted. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it with my eyes. He has inverted. Ricardo Pereira is inverted into midfield. Here comes Ricardo Pereira. Shoots down the keeper's neck. I think they're fed up. Am I seeing this right? Like, Neil, Ants, great guys. Great lads. Indeed, he heads it out for a throw-in. We got 5 minutes left of normal time. Oh, man, look at this guy. Shush. Shush. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Crazy that you've only just found us, man, but thank you. We've been here every match day for months and months. We'll be here for every match day, months to come. I mean, there's a big bunch, there's about 200 of you that are just loyal, hear every stream, and I love it. So thank you to all of you. And then obviously we've got another fucking 15,000 that have been and gone and come back sometimes. So, but every single one of you that's contributed to the channel in some way, shape, or form, either by liking or subscribing or commenting, it's very much appreciated, man. We love you all. Ball into the box, dealt with by Ricardo Pereira. Wilfred Ndidi, he's fouled. There we go. Reedy won't because he's actually paid by Phil in his he's actually paid for the company. Should have brought Facundo on at half time. Pedro Neto, by the way, has had to come off to get a new t-shirt. He's been bleeding. Ricky just come back. Can't be starting him just yet. Remember how he got injured? Yep. Last minute goal would be good, but it's Leicester, so we won't get one. We create so much more. Great news, Ricky P. Stay injury free. Chances of few, so need to score, can't miss. Yeah. I mean, it's made an interesting little tweak to the game by bringing Ricardo in there. But yeah, too little, too late. So maybe it's a change we can make in the future. Facundo gives away a foul there. Tottenham 2, Bournemouth 2. Wow. Crazy. So it weren't Samari that time, mate. He's not on the pitch. He's not on the pitch. I think we will see it now, Ethan, mate. I think we're going to see it from now on. I do. I hear what you're saying, ABD, mate. Oh, mate, we're gonna do something at the end of this season, man. We're gonna meet up. We're gonna all meet up, us guys on the channel, and then anybody who wants to join us, man. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. End of this season, in a few months. Greg will be there. He'll be on a fucking bit. He loves a good beer. He does. Greg, look at his profile picture for fuck's sake. Although the Budweiser, mate, you need to get rid of that. But yeah, ball over the top here. Cody headed it away. Steffi Mavrodides with his back to goal. Mavrodidi 1-2 with Winks. Winks gives it away. Here's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto into the box. Ball across. Get rid of it. Ricardo. Nice. Facundo as well. Vardy. Steffi Mavrodidi. Wilfred Ndidi. Forward to Facundo Buonanotte. Come on, Leicester. Leicester getting forward in numbers here. Facundo Buonanotte. He's going to find... We can make a movie this season. Decode over the last clever year. Grab one now. 6 minutes at a time. 6 minutes at a time. 6 minutes at a time to get an equaliser. I'll tell you what, there does seem to be a little bit more urgency about Leicester right now. That is for sure. Winks gets forward. Steffi Mavrodidi now on the left-hand side. Here is Steffi Mavrodidi. Step over. Going to deliver a ball. It's very low and it's blocked quite easily there. Losing by 1 goal always makes you feel very frustrated. Harry Winks. Ricardo Pereira. We'll blame that on being a little bit rusty, Ricardo. We'll blame the rustiness on that. Bad ball there, but Deco Overreed just about got on the end of it, and Cucurella just hits it out. 4.5 minutes left. 4.5 minutes left. United are for the taking if we play like this. Like we did since Ricardo came on, yeah. I think he'll have to start now because of that. 21% possession. 79% possession for Leicester City in the last 10 minutes. 79% possession in the last 10 minutes. Luke Thomas. Steffi Mavrodidi. Luke Thomas again. Connor Cody. Facundo. Luke Thomas. Steffi Mavrodidi again. Mavrodidi cuts inside. Harry Winks. Deep ball there to Bobby Reed. He's asked for a handball, has he? What did he just ask for? I don't know what he asked for, but... Cucurella kicks it up off his own hand. I mean, I don't know what the rules are there, man, but Cucurella definitely kicked it up onto his own hand, so... And then it got dealt with. So is that not a handball? I mean, he's benefited from it hitting his hand. So Cucurella kicks it. It would have gone out for a... Facundo. He kicked it. He went to clear it, and it bounced off his own fucking hand. So he's benefited from it hitting his hand, man. Ball across, Facundo. No, it's gone through Facundo's legs. Mavrodidi. Leicester all over Chelsea. Leicester City all over Chelsea. 2 minutes left. We give it away. Tyrick George. George is up. George is in the penalty area. Dangerous there. Cleared for a corner. It was going out, but he kicked it up onto his own hand and it stayed in, right? So he saved a corner by hitting his hand. I don't know. I might be clutching. But Well, Chelsea taking their time with this corner with a minute and a half left to go. Although I think Ruud van Nistelrooy's just found out how he's going to play next game. They're gonna stand in the corner with it here. They're gonna stand in the corner with it here. Oh shit! Match ratings. Here we go. I forgot. Match ratings. Click the match ratings and have your say. Have your say here. The players, the substitutes, the manager, the referee. Have your say on this link. It's now in the live chat. Click the link. Give your match ratings. We are going to bring it up on the instant match reaction. Someone just got a yellow card. I think it was a Chelsea player. 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds to go. A Chiampong, whoever the fuck that is, who's got the yellow card. Last chance saloon. Hermanson hits it long. Kukureya heads it away like he has done all game long. And Didi pumps it. It's going to fall to Winks here. He headers it. Looking over the top for Jamie Vardy. Cleared again. This is too late for Leicester, unfortunately. And Didi. Oh, Wilf. What is that, man? Fucking hell, man. Luke. Oh, what have you done? What have you done, Luke Thomas? Ball into the box. Shoots. Saved. Get it forward. Full time. I mean, they took fucking half a minute to take the corner, but it's 6 seconds. We got given 6 seconds. Anyway, full time. Full time. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. As I did earlier, I put a match ratings in the chat just about a few minutes ago. Click this link and come and have your say. I'm going to post it one more time. Click this link and have your say on the players, the substitutes, the referee, the manager. Have your say on what you've made to the players and all of them people today in this game against Chelsea. Leicester City, once again, come away from the game with big fat 0 points. Played well FC, if you want to say that. It's a load of bullshit. But yeah, played well FC, performance FC. Can't get it over the line FC. Can't score a goal FC. A load of shit FC, basically. But yeah, we've come away again with 0 points. Let me know in the chat what you've made. I'll try and get as many comments up on screen before we head to instant reaction. If you are new around here, how it all works is there's a live redirect on this video that takes you to the next. So you don't need to go anywhere. You stay where you are. As Imran says, another game, no goals scored. Yes, very much same. Clean sheet giver FC, played well FC to add to King Power FC. Any more FCs? Has anybody else got any more FCs that we can throw in here? Utter shit FC. City are a hard watch FC. Yeah, it's pretty grim. It's pretty grim. Chelsea celebrating like they won the league. I mean, it's a big result for them if you think that they've been in a poor run of form and they've managed to turn it around. Graveyard FC, Charity FC, Aura FC, Nick DeMarco FC, Toothless FC, Poverty FC, FC, whatever that means. Stealing money off fans FC, Carlsberg FC, It's Clear FC, Relegated FC, all of the above. Big Six FC. I mean, whatever you want to say. All of it. I agree with it all. OAP FC, Boring FC, BC Game FC. Nearly as good as Leeds FC. That one took it too far. Shite FC, Wrexham Away FC, Prem Winners FC. Yeah. We are going down FC. Yeah, at the end of the day. That's enough FCs. No more FCs. No more FCs. That's enough. Okay, one more. Goalless FC. Anyway. Thank you to everybody for sticking around throughout the whole 90 minutes. It's been very much appreciated. Or the 90-12 minutes, actually. of football that we've played today. Another 90. Did I just say 90-12? That's not right. What am I talking about? 90-12. What the fuck? 112, 102 minutes. 102 minutes of football. Still no goal, and still no points. So yeah, there's a lot to go from here. I don't know what we do next. I mean, I imagine the lads who are about to give their instant reaction will probably say something along the lines of maybe playing how we did in the second half, or how we did with the changes with Ricardo Pereira, for example, coming in. I suppose if I'm stretching, if I'm trying to be positive, because I'm not a positive guy right now, if I'm trying to be positive, then yeah, you could say that when Ricardo came on in those last 15 minutes with the 70% possession or something like that, then we looked much better. I think they probably took their foot off the gas slightly. They made some substitutions themselves. That helped us out a little bit. But at the end of the day, we've come away with 0 points. We're 6 points off safety, or 6 points off Wolves. We're actually 7 points off safety. We've got 10 games left. And I can't see where the next win comes. I really can't see where the next win comes. So, yeah, again, make sure to leave your match ratings. If you have just joined or you're not aware, this is how you leave the match ratings. You just click this link. It's right there. It's in the live chat on YouTube. If you're on Twitter, go to YouTube now and click this link. Give your match ratings, because on the instant reaction, Anil is going to bring up the ratings, see what the fans, the Leicester fans all over the world have voted for, and we'll go through it together. And remember, there's no clicking that you need to do. If you're watching on YouTube, just stay where you are. You'll be redirected to the instant reaction. We might get a rant from Luke. I don't know if we will today. It depends on how we found the game. He didn't look too angry from what I could see of him. Luke Thomas played well, said Imran. Caleb said overall it wasn't terrible, but we just cannot make anything of the few chances that we get. I think you're right. We're on the roll. We're on roll next game. Win every other game for the rest of the season. Yeah, it's not happening. Leicester next 4 games are tough. Straight back down. Straight back down. Straight back down. Leicester City. Straight back down. Straight back down. I say Ricardo, our only positive, said DP. Yes, mate. Wolves fixtures are easy. Yeah, I mean, let me have a little look at that. Wolves fixtures. They've got Saints, West Ham, Ipswich, Spurs, United, and Leicester. And Man City and Brighton and Palace and Brentford. Yeah, it's not looking good, Brev. It's not looking good, Brev. It's not looking good at all. I think we're in trouble. Well, no, we are definitely in trouble. That's a given, but yeah. Multiple pens denied. Plus Sanchez and net, man, you guys are done. Who are the multiple pens? You? We should have had a penalty at the end there with Cucurella, red card, handball. I think it's a handball. People will say I'm stretching. I'm convinced it's a handball. He tries to clear it. It bounces off his foot onto his hand, and then it stays in play. I mean, I can't see how that's not a penalty. But yes, you did have a couple pens denied, although the only penalty you should have had is the one that you got. We're on roll. If this is turning up, then we're easily the worst team in Prem history. If we don't get 3 points against Man United, we are down. Melbourne City FC, BTG FC. That's the one, mate. That's the one. You know. You lot are shite, John says. Thank you so much for the kind words, mate. Very much appreciated. Stick around for the instant reaction. You'll love it. It was a handball. Never seen a hand stretch so much. And imagine being part of the entitled 6 and complaining about ref decisions. Crazy. Okay, we're ready. Right, instant reaction. Don't go anywhere if you're on YouTube. If you're on Twitter, go to YouTube now. Instant reaction with the lads coming up. They're going to talk about the game. They're going to break it all down. Match ratings, all of that good stuff. We'll see you there. Thank you to all of you who have stuck around for so long. Much appreciated. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you myself. When will I see you? I'll see you tomorrow at 7, but the lads will be here in just a second. Bye-bye.